What is your name? Alexander. Where are you from, Alexander? From Kirov. How long have you been here? How long have you been here? In general, he left the camp on May 16. It's been here recently because we've driven through many points. And when they were still driving only forward, they were driving from Rostov. All these fields are mined, all kinds of concrete fortifications, trenches. We passed through Mariupol. There is still somewhere else after that. We got to some villages. I drove with a calm heart. Really, I say, tears welling up in my eyes. How the people live, the village is everywhere. As they lived as much as they could, saved up, earned, and enjoyed life. And here it is. In short, I was fully wanted, but there was no way to jump back out of this boat. The conductor came and took 10 out of 20. He did not find the rest right away. He said, "Stay here, another person will come for you." And led 10 people. We reached, in my opinion, in 3 or 2 forest regiments, to the position. We reached this forest regiment. The shelling began. We ran into the forest regiment. They heard the arrival of a flight and fell under a tree alone. Here I'm talking about myself. The 3 of us fell under a tree, under a big one. And immediately there was an explosion that stunned everyone. It flew and pierced a finger on the thigh. The stores were pierced, the bayonet pierced the knife, and the thigh was stuck. And there were 2 200s or falling next to each other. We stopped. We found who was here. It turned out that 2 of them fell behind on the road and did not join us. 8 of the 2 200s, 6 men, came here first, in position. The minus of them is that I still don't hear or understand anything. Everything around hurts, flows, and then after a few days, only the remaining 10 were also brought. Also, in my opinion, not everyone. No one knows where they went. This is the story. How were you captured? How were you captured? And they started shooting in the morning, and I can't orient myself right away. And the 3 of us lived in one pit. They don't call trenches natural pits there. That's it. And we agreed that one would constantly gesture with me. It is not enough to signal somehow. Are there any arrivals there, or will they be called somewhere? Although they are not called anywhere, no one needs anything. And then it turned out like this. They both ran away one after the other. I went out, looked, I don't see anyone. In the neighboring ones, I see there are men in the trenches. There is movement there. As the current is strong, I have not yet heard a shot. It was somehow quieter here, and then the shooting started again. Well, I stayed in the trench. I had to go out somewhere. I did not hear any arrivals or gunshots. In the trench at the exit, I just went out, watched what was happening there. I don't see anyone at all. Right until the evening. I leave the trench, I leave. And a person passes by, and it has already started to drizzle. It's like I haven't determined what it is. Not one of these guys. He also asked curiously, "Who are you?" I say, "What are you, Viatic?" "My name is Viatic." "Where are the weapons?" "I'm talking here." Throw his takeaways on the ground. Hold the barrel. What should I do? I took it out, threw it away. Threw up well next to there. Oh, what articles did you sit for? Here now. In general, list all the articles. 139, 190, 105, 1. What is this? Decipher. This is a home invasion. Threat of murder. And murder. And how did you end up here? Tell this story. Here. In the war. What was your name? How did you end up in the army? I already left. The fifth appeal was not a call, but a collection. The fifth collection. We were the first to go. Wagner's representatives were coming. In the month of December 10. That is straight to your zone, right? There's a party. These are camps around. They are in all camps. Had conversations. Some clarifications. If anyone has any questions. Everyone. They took it out. 35 people were taken away from our camp this time. Then we left. In groups. There was a representative from the Ministry of Defense. And then without any representatives. It's just that our local opera houses brought a bundle of papers, and let's fill it. That is, you were asked for consent. Consent. Then the creation of such conditions began. For whom it was unbearable to stay in the camp. Have you not been beaten or beaten? There was no beating in this particular camp. Others had serious cases. There were not only up to 5. There were all kinds of rapes and torture. And there was nothing. You are not a boy anymore. How old are you? 58. You must have met Ukrainians in your life. Did you rest there somewhere? They studied. Do you have relatives? Aunts, cousins. And then relatives. There are distant relatives. From the grandmother's side. Is it normal for you that your relatives are here and you are shooting at them? I did not fire at them. Maybe it will look like something. I wanted to find cousins. One in Zaporizhzhia, the other in Nikopol. Long time no see. Life has passed. Who has where? Who has how? This is the current situation. I wanted to find them in any way. Did you believe that they would be happy for you? I did not expect that. For joy or hostility. I remember our former years. How we met. How we communicated. We are connected by blood ties. Our mothers, sisters, have another father. By my mother, brother, and sister. So I did not think about it. Why should we not communicate with them? What is happening? What politicians spin? It should not concern us. Wait, what do you mean it shouldn't apply? You and your colleagues. They are destroying our cities. They are killing our people. How come it does not affect you? That's not what I wanted to say. What politicians do, they are looking for a way to make money. Or reducing people on the planet. How are they according to scientific standards? This should not be caused. So with your hands. Alexander, you understand that you are not some kind of slave. They told you to go kill Ukrainians, your brothers, and you left. How are these politicians? And you do not take part in this. You knew. I already said, and everyone tells me not to lie. I am saying, I thank God. God said, I have never fired a shot at a person. He shot at the training ground. So we arrived there, and maybe it was deafening to me. By God's command, so that I don't shoot anywhere. But you did nothing, so that Russia does not kill. What can I do? And you are the only one who is against. This is not SVO. This is war. Those who are outraged spoke against it. Not directly against Putin or Xi. Someone else, namely against this policy. All of them who has money, they managed to dump it somewhere abroad. They are no longer immigrated to the country. And who does not count. Let's put it simply, there is no money for those criminal cases violated and sit in prisons. Everything is simple. Everything is very simple. In addition to the fact that the people must show that they are the people, and not just a cube. You suppose you did not shoot, but that man shot, who sat next to you in the trench, lived with you in the same dugout, and this man could have shot your brothers. Could. But how did it turn out? Everyone with whom? Who did we come with? Here is our platoon. He stayed there. 200. So, your neighbor at home. Street. Some classmate there. One group member godfather. Matchmaker. One of them. And even all together. Be sure to shoot your two brothers. I would not be able to change anything here, and I would not even think of something to say. Tell me, do you really believe that your brothers would be happy to see you? I did not think about it. I said it. I did not consider this part at all. They will be happy, not happy. They will be upset and talk, although why did not they start talking to me? Because I live in this country, and they stayed in this country. We lived in the same country, grew up in the same country. They drove each other, got together with their mothers, played together, bathed, had fun. And now the current politicians have turned one huge country into 15 different ones.
Из одной огромной страны 15 всяких разных.
And the fact that we simply do not want to live in the same country with you, did it not occur to you? They talk about it on television. From other republics, no one in particular says that they do not want to live with Russia.
Из других республик особо никто не говорит, что там не хотим с Россией жить.
They don't even want to talk. Or maybe you just don't hear them. Maybe. That is, you understand how it turns out. You wanted to come to your two brothers with a machine gun as an occupier.
Как получается, вы хотели прийти к двум своим братьям с автоматом в качестве оккупанта.
To remember how we swam in the river in the summer. No, to remember how to do it in order to live out the rest of the days in peace and harmony. And if there is no more left in them, if they are no longer there, if they have already been killed, do you know that there is a lot of shelling in Nikopol? Do you know? I was told today, including Zaporizhzhia. That is, there is already a possibility that they are no longer alive if they did not go to fight against you. Do you understand? So, I can judge only from the screensavers what they show us in Russia.
По экранным заставкам вот этим, то, что нам показывают там, в России.
I did not see a television here, saw him only in the camp. And then I only watched the news when there was news.
Когда идут там вести, там новости.
And there you know, as they say, the truth is not shown or told there. Well, you yourself hear that massive shelling of our side is coming from your side. Can you hear it without a television? So, it is elevated, I say, always to one's advantage.
Всегда в свою пользу все.